Welcome back everyone, I'm Ray and today we are going to take a look at more Otto. As you all know, I'm an Otto simp, so we are going to take a look at Honkai Chronicles Otto Apocalypse. I've been looking forward to this and we're going to do this. And also, we're going to take a look at the lyrics from Regression, because supposedly it might make me cry more. We'll see about that, but I'm sure it will be amazing. So, stay tuned and let's get comfy and let's go. Mihoyo. Gosh, I just love seeing Otto again.
Life is but a walking shadow.
I already feel like
The
crying.
actor gesturing on the stage, who only appears briefly and steps off in silence. Otto
I miss him.
Apocalypse, the most pathetic fool alive. He is the revered Schicksal overseer. He is a corrupt, bigoted clown. Over centuries, he once sacrificed lives beyond count for his selfish desires, but also overthrew a decadent reign with people's support.
Good,
He
and
treated humans
that's
as
why I love him.
pawns and trampled the value of emotion and life.
Not because of that, but
treasured
because of
Valkyries
his
at the
sides.
front line and prayed for their triumphant return. Commitment and betrayal, friend and foe, truth and lies. No one has ever seen through
Ooh,
them,
that's a nice
but to
picture.
Otto himself, his actions only
Sorry, I'm
served
a
one
simp.
purpose. It all began in an afternoon 500 years ago.
Oh, I love his stories so much.
Though Otto was born in the Three Houses, he was frail and sickly. He could only craft
Look at how cute he
whimsical
was.
inventions, which naturally deprived him of inheritance. His older brothers detested his effort at self-destruction, but no one noticed his inner needs and desires. It was then that a white-haired, blue-eyed girl brightened Otto's cold and dull heart like a ray of sunshine. She praised Otto's work sincerely, expected great inventions from him, and invited him to save the world with her.
Oh, damn.
For the first
Damn,
time
why
in
are they
his
doing
life,
this?
young Otto felt recognized. He could be expected. He could be needed. Since that faraway afternoon, everything he did has gained meaning because of her validation.
Honestly, he was the biggest simp, so
But the
it's
twisted
just
fate would
appropriate
not
that I
spare
simp
them.
for him too.
The rampant plague and the failed crusade tore the prosperity they lived in apart. Power and force were the perfect fuel for greed, turning a shaky faith into the breeding ground for degeneracy. In the turmoil, the lives of the two reached a turning point. Fearing abandonment, Otto chose to disregard ethics and performed experiments on dying patients. He sought findings at all costs. Callan, who could not condone his crime, became a raven at night to spread hope
Even
and
that
enact
she
the
was so
justice in her
cool.
heart.
No one can blame him for
Lies
loving
were
her,
lies.
okay?
After many operations, Callan discovered the secrets of the human experiments, and Otto exposed himself at the last minute. Before the infinite greed of Schicksal, individual will was nothing. Callan was imprisoned. The cold bars separated the two that were once childhood friends.
It's just so
Yet their minds
tragic.
had already drifted further apart. To Callan, the dignity of life was what she had sworn to defend. To Otto, morality and ethics were only prices to be paid. A loud slap and a conflict of beliefs sent them on completely different
They are
paths.
really letting us relive
Otto knew that
everything?
in no way could he stop Callan. He accepted it and helped her escape in silence.
But she still returned.
After
Damn.
everything settled, Otto was given the key to the library.
Wait, I usually don't pause, but I just had a thought. Callan only returned and thus got killed because Sakura died, right? So in the end, for both of them, love was what killed them or what broke them. Oh, that's such cool parallel. I mean, even though they were not lovers, still for Cullen too, after Sakura died, and she probably also felt like she kind of failed at her mission to save the world because it was her fault, I think, because of the box. Oh, that's such a... I didn't even realize that until now. Sorry, usually I don't pause. Let's continue. I just already want to cry, okay? God, Void Archives.
Attempt to possess Otto. Otto did not fall for it. He developed technology with pieces of knowledge, and thus a game that would last centuries began. In the days that followed, Otto searched for Callan while continuing his research and experiments. When he heard Callan was in danger in Yai village, he immediately had Oath of Judah delivered, but not the response letter that spoke his loving heart. Meanwhile, Callan sealed the Hersher of corruption in the black box with Oath of Judah, but was severely wounded. She was taken back to Europe by Schicksal for a trial.
Oh, no. Can we just skip all of the next part?
And refused to
Let's skip to the ending.
Feuds, and thus was sentenced to hanging. Otto tried everything he could.
I can't get over the animation,
before
okay?
The church's will. On the day of execution, the desperate Otto released Honkai Beast on the execution ground. He planned to take Callan amid the chaos, but he underestimated Callan's resolve. In the end,
A true
Callan lost her
Kaslana.
life when protecting the people. Losing the love of his life painted Otto's world gray again. Resentful, he chased after Callan's shadow. He tried to give this sad story a happy ending as she would have wanted. He sounded the horn of revolution with his wisdom and cleansed the remaining evil with his hands. People sang his accomplishments and soldiers admired his resourcefulness.
If he would have just stopped there, right?
As cheers of victory echoed through the silent church, Otto could not help but ask himself if this was enough. In the centuries that followed, the hole inside Otto was still agape. The only way to mend it was to revive the love of his life and the holy maid of the people, Callan Kaslana.
Ah, damn. From honestly such a sweet wish, but everything went south.
But to travel to Shenzhou in search of the legendary Master Phoenix.
I love him
for a chance to revive
in
Callan.
that visual novel, and I want
He
to
met
see
the
it
fledgling
more.
swordswoman Li Sushang and found the reborn Fu
I
Han.
love every visual
But to his
that we
surprise,
have seen
even
there.
an
That's
immortal
why.
Celestial had regrets and could not bring back departed souls. In the end, Otto and Fu Hua made a pact. Schicksal would protect Shenzhou in the powerless Fu Hua's place, and Fu Hua would serve Schicksal as a Valkyrie. In 1952,
Oh no.
the first
This is the
Honkai
part where I
eruption
dislike
broke out.
Otto the most.
Schicksal captured the amnesiac first Hersher and performed 3 years worth of serial experiments on him.
Wait,
which
was it
yielded
Rihanna
nothing.
who caught him, or is
Otto
that just a
even approached
visual?
him in person to persuade him into succeeding to the Schicksal.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. I said I'm not pausing usually. But the bathhouse scene? You know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should go watch my reaction to it.
Overseer, but failed. To eliminate risks, Otto decided to wipe out the North
If he would have
American branch
honestly
that
just
was about to
approached him
discover
differently, I
Schicksal's
think
ugly
things
truth.
could have been different.
He launched Honkai fission missiles at New York, where tens of millions
Maybe,
lived.
honestly, be
Heroes
completely
defending
honest
freedom
with
and
him. Maybe
justice
that would have
stepped
helped. I
forward
don't even know.
and
I just...
crushed Otto's scheme at
maybe.
the cost of their lives.
Gosh,
This
everyone.
led to the independence of anti-entropy.
I
This
want
failure
men to
taught
respect
Otto
you.
to take hold of the power to retaliate Honkai, which led to the Clone Project and the Artificial Stigma Project. In 1972, Otto began running forbidden clone experiments in the hope of reviving Callan, but the results were not satisfactory. After injecting the cells of Honkai Beast Vishnu, the first living batch of Callan clones was born. Otto made them fight one another to death at the end of the survival test.
Honestly, what kind of weird
Only
test?
An individual numbered A310 rejected this absurd order. Her kindness in valuing life and her courage to defy her maker shocked Otto. He took A310 into his family and named her Teresa Apocalypse. Meanwhile, Otto established the Tower of Babylon laboratory to study artificial
Ah,
stigmata.
right. That was also a
Countless
thing.
gifted children were taken from their parents and subjected to inhumane experiments
Siren.
day and night. Insurmountable suffering and hatred against humanity nourished these Honkai vessels. At last, Siren, the second Herrscher,
She still
was
looks
born.
epic though.
Otto mustered
Oh,
Valkyrie troops
Sushang.
to subdue the Herrscher, dived into her sentience with the help of Fuhua, and received revelation from the will of Honkai. After many great sacrifices,
It's so epic. You guys told me. I know I said I won't pause. I'm so sorry. This is Otto. Everything is different because it's Otto. You told me that in the Will of Honkai scene. Hello? Hello, computer. Please. It stabbed itself or something. Or it stabbed a cross inside. Or the word. It looked like a cross or something. And it was similar when he fought for the last time, and that's just so cool. Like, I really could not understand what the Will of Honkai was saying other than maybe sacrifice yourself, but that's literally what it meant. It's so crazy. What the heck is Will of Honkai? I want to know right now. Anyway.
after many great sacrifices were made,
Not them.
Otto gave the order to launch Honkai fission missiles at Siberia to bury the truth deep beneath the scorched snowfield. Otto's resurrection project gradually took shape due to the guidance from above.
Right, that's what I meant.
For several years,
The
Otto
cut
tried
was
to
pretty
create
cool.
the most promising clone with Kiana Kaslana and Siren's genes for the second Herrscher to possess upon return. He transplanted the core of the second Herrscher to the test subject numbered K423. The longing for Cecilia gave her life. After being taken to St. Freya by Himeko, the love she felt and the bond she
Aw.
made helped her learn to love this world and those around her. Watching Kiana move
She
along
became
the path
so
he
sweet
designed,
though.
Otto knew when she began to believe she would never be alone was when he
Oh
could
my
advance
god.
the plan.
That seems like so long
In the
ago.
illusory Tower of Babylon, the girl's despair and longing for motherly love facilitated the Herrscher Persona's awakening. Fuhua took her back to Schicksal. The experiment pod confined her once again. Facing the pod, Otto's eyes only showed a hunger for the Herrscher of the Void's power. As Otto injected enormous Honkai energy into K423, Herrscher of the Void returned. Otto saved the dying Fuhua and told her his plan. Looking into Fuhua's furious eyes, Otto paused for a short yet long moment and pulled the trigger.
And I still believe.
Everything went according
I
to
still
his
believe he
plan.
truly
Himeko
thought her
burned
his
up
friend.
herself to tear
He
through
said, "I'm
Siren's
sorry,
heart.
old friend," and it was not
Kiana's
mocking.
sentience
I was
returned
always
to the body
convinced of
the
that.
Herrscher. To obtain a Herrscher of the Void who could command the power with human will,
It's so
Otto
crazy
trampled
that
emotions and
still
disregarded lives.
everything went according to his
Otto
plan.
believed that love and emotional bonds could evoke miracles,
And he was right.
but he never respected nor honored them. So far,
He kind of
Talon's
respected it
revival
though,
was only
no?
missing a key, Cosmic Juggernaut's beacon. Previously, to reach the imaginary tree that governed how worlds worked, Schicksal cracked the legend of King Arthur and found the key of
In the
infinity
manga with Dudu
that
and
offered
and
space
Rita,
travel
yeah.
in the River Thames, but it was incomplete. Durandal passed Pioneer Sue's test by
Sue!
chance and received information and experience as numerous as sand grains in the Ganges. To complete Cosmic Juggernaut, Otto
This
struck a deal
conversation,
with
though.
World Serpent's leader. He traded Void Archives for Cosmic Juggernaut's beacon. When the Herrscher of Dominance and Hyperion were locked in battle, he took the Theater of Domination and thousands of cores in secret. At
How is he
last,
so good
the
at
fully
scheming?
prepared Otto returned to the beginning. Kolisten, where Schicksal's blood and tears were buried. It would become the
It's
end
honestly
of
his
long
perfect
journey.
stage, yeah.
On the other side of the stage, Valkyries had readied themselves as well. Teresa would succeed as the Schicksal overseer and lead the newborn Schicksal toward a
Teresa
bright future.
is awesome.
Bronya would shoulder the weight of the Welt name, for the Herrscher of Reason's path had stretched to her.
Right?
Fuhua concluded a feud that spanned centuries, so she could embrace
So cool.
yesterday as a human.
But that
and
would have still
open
been
the door
cooler
to tomorrow.
if we would have known
Tiana
the
broke
full
free
vision
from
of
the
it.
shackles of fate and created a trail of flames that would guide them forward with her friends.
Oh, that was so epic.
Durandal broke through the barrier of Kaslana and earned a new heritage that only belonged to her.
Oh my god, I love her so much.
Valkyries were eager to settle accounts with Otto. Indeed, they won. Their crushing victory was a heavy blow to Otto. What they did not know was that their growth, their resolve, and even the joy of winning were also part of Otto's plan.
That's
What he
so
planned
crazy.
for in the past 500 years was but a bargaining chip to attain death and a new life. After being defeated by Valkyries, Otto broke free from Imaginary's control momentarily. He imbued the world's wedge with all the false god's power to create infinite possibilities for Callan. As Otto left his last
In a
message,
way, he is pretty
his
incredible.
sentience finally dissipated in the still time-space.
I don't like that though. Oh gosh.
To different
It's so
people,
beautiful.
Otto
in a way.
perhaps means different things. But to Otto himself, all rights and wrongs are transient.
Oh, I'm sorry, I love
He
that
has
part.
attained eternal peace. His life as a fool is finally over.
Oh, the thing is, oh my god, okay, no tearing up now, no. I love how it's written, but I hate that Otto is gone. I love that they said, okay, now that's it for Otto, now he's gone. Like, it's a good writing decision, and it's the best for his character. I just want him back. I want him back so bad because, yeah, he did horrible things. I had plenty of times where I literally was mad or hated him or whatever, and his actions are not redeemable. Almost said the wrong thing. But it still doesn't change that there was not only bad in his character, but he had those good parts of him too. And the thing, just that everything started because of his love and also trust in her wish. Because he believed she could save the world, even though, which kind of makes her more of a clown, right? All of those incredible people were right in front of him. But he was kind of blind to their greatness and their possibilities, but was like, Callan is the one who can save everyone. It's worth it. She is worth it. And that's such amazing writing because it makes so much sense. Like, not once have I questioned why he thinks that way or why, he acts the way he does because it's Otto, and that was explanation enough because his motivation is Callan. It never changed. And also, he made it pretty clear, and I thought it was perfectly written that he, trusted. I mean, he had trust in the abilities of our cast, and I think that was amazingly written because if he would have been overconfident or anything, then it would have been like, oh yeah, of course we defeat him or whatever. But he trusted in their abilities, and he trusted in their friendship and love and everything, because he himself also has love, but kind of just like a different twist to it than the others. So he knew it was strong enough. He believed in them, and in a way he succeeded, which is still incredible because I really have to tell myself, okay, it's fine. He created another timeline. It's fine, but even in that other timeline, like, that is the timeline where he kind of falls from the sky, right? Where he falls from the sky and basically defeats or destroys the Honkai beast that is with Kallen or whatever, or destroys Honkai in general there. He's not alive there, right? Because it definitely looked like he wanted and was going to use all of his power to just defeat it and destroy it and get her a new life. At least it seemed that way to me in the animation, and also they Joyce animated. I want a freaking anime. Either centered around how AE was made. Oh my god, the whole visual novel in anime form. That would be so perfect. But also, all of the animations is so incredible. Anime when? Like, and I mean lore anime. Like, things that literally happened in the lore, in the story, as an anime. I want that so bad. I want that so bad. Anyway, let's jump to Regression. Let's go. Lyrics. I love this song though. I will concentrate on the lyrics too. The fun thing is this also kind of relates to Fuha, who also had this much time, right? No! Stop! Don't do this! Come on!
Read through the lights, the ebb and flow of the crowd, flood the world and paradise along the path of time.
It fits him so well. Of course it does.
Every night brings a dream, but the day relentlessly keeps me away. All the rest will be done whenever a choice is made.
I love the voice, by the way. For me, this song feels like Otto is singing. I don't know. It's such a good song though. Ooh. Okay, it's way too perfect. I mean the lyrics. It's final moment on stage, basically.
Personas played out on the stage will return to the self.
Oh, why is it so perfect? I can't. This is such a good chorus. Because of course we have never seen him visually struggle. Like, him personally with his emotions or whatever. But it's kind of really like him saying no. Every time I was awake, it was basically the nightmare. It kind of shows the more emotional side that we usually don't get to see but know is there, I feel like, the song. Also this kind of saying dying normally now would be just a waste. You know, I've lived so long, I've done so many things. Now I have to finish it off in a way that... Nah, you know what I mean. Why is it so perfect? Oh my god. Okay, I do love the lyrics. I love the song anyway, but I feel like every time I hear the song I'm gonna cry, especially when I'm going to sing. I mean, okay guys, I cannot usually listen to songs without singing. Genuinely, it's just not possible for me as long as I know the lyrics or the lyrics is on screen. So every time I will hear this, I will probably ugly cry while singing. That's what Otto does to me. Because that's so Otto's more emotional side, Otto's true feelings that he usually doesn't show anyone, because why would he, right? But this is so good. I love this so much. And also, please leave all your thoughts down below because I'm curious about your thoughts as well. And this is it for today. I hope I see you guys next time. Bye!